been at the time the Wildside Tag Team Champions in a non-title match. Jeff Lewis has gone toe-to-toe with the big boys in Onyx and Caprice Coleman, came very close to beating them. Todd Sexton is the World Television Champion, and Ray Gordy, the son of the legendary, fabulous Freebird Terry Bam Bam Gordy, proving his own niche in professional wrestling, proving his own game and staking his own turf. And Al Getz Enterprises, these guys are a force to be reckoned with, because not only all the ability in the world, but that calculating and devious mind of Al Getz, a man who many say has destroyed the NWA Elite from the inside, because they were doing fine before this whole war came about.
And it's funny because obviously the matchmakers of NWA Wildside decided to pair up Al Getz Enterprises with the NWA Elite. And boy, I mean Jeff G. Bailey and the whole NWA Elite situation, boy, it's never looked as bad as it ever before for Jeff G. Bailey's crew, ever. And it's funny, and Al Getz is kind of the guy we used to laugh at. We used to laugh at this guy, and look at all he's accomplished since.
So much experience in professional wrestling. Al Getz nearing on 20 years of pro experience, and he's just using all that now to really stake the claim of NWA Wildside. But now, right now in the ring, the action is, and Chris Marvel goes in. That was Ace Rockwell from Pop and Circumstance. Tag made into the feature presentation, Jeff Lewis, who walks right into a drop toe hold from Chris Marvel. Marvel takes the arm, and a rake of the eye there.
And Lewis firing back. I thought Matt Sells believed he was going to be the legal man here. Boy, that's Matt Sells. He's a bit of a head case.
Oh, nice cross body there by Chris Marvel, 2 count. And the Texas Treats. There's an arm drag. Texas Treats are a team that has shown a lot in the ring, but have never been able to get that big, huge victory to take them to the next level. A lot of people aren't taking them seriously here, especially after the 1-loss record against Pomp and Circumstance in tag team competition. But they've got a shot just as much as anybody to show what they're about tonight as well.
Yeah, it was about almost a couple of months ago, where Pomp and Circumstance and Texas Treats met for the very first time, with Pomp and Circumstance coming out on top. I'm sure this has got to be an issue that's got to grate a little at Texas Treats. Perhaps there's some comeuppance here this week on Wildside.
Tag made into the sugar. Shaun Tempers nails him with a right hand. Forearm shot. Tempers, another forearm shot. Really working on Marvel in the corner, or in the ropes there. Reversal, boot to the midsection by Marvel, and a jawbreaker. Tag made into Don Juan.
And a blind tag by Matt Sells.
This twerp finally got in the match.
And Matt Sells went into it kind of blind himself.
Right into a hard clothesline and a big right hand from Tempers. Tempers hooks him here. Oh, man. Goes for a gut buster. Sells countered it, but he did not counter the knee lift.
I think Matt Sells is going to rue the day he blind tagged in this match. And Shaun Tempers, boy, dusting off that forearm here tonight.
Tag made into Ace Rockwell. Pop and Circumstance take the arm here. Hook up and under, down onto the backbreaker, bringing Matt Sells up. They scoop him up, plant him on the top rope. Here comes Rockwell with the knee lift. Tempers shoots the forearm, sends him off. That is the triple play. Rockwell with the snap suplex onto Sells. Going up to the top.
Chris Marvel making sure that Ace Rockwell does not land on his tag team partner.
And Marvel realizing the urgency of getting Matt Sells out of there.
And Don Juan with a bit of an assistance tag. Speedy Nelson's going to allow that. Drop kick from Chris Marvel. And Ace Rockwell's been rocked by one half.
Big suplex and a float over. Rockwell kicks out at 2.
And your main event here this week, a rematch from Christmas Chaos 2004-05. As Michael Adrian tangles with One.
Texas Treats with a double leg grapevine roll through there. Only gets a 2 count on Rockwell.
Be most curious with the NWA Elite and a bit of an upheaval. Kind of curious of what kind of competitor Michael Adrian's going to be here this week. Look at Don Juan with that very playful pin attempt, and unfortunately without the dancing on the knees, which is really weird.
And from what I've heard, Jeff G. Bailey has left the building tonight, so that's going to be very interesting. Seem to be some backstage fireworks there.
Oh boy, the equation, the whole scene, the whole environment of NWA Wildside totally changed.
Rockwell and Chris Marval with stereo low blows on each other.
Looks like they got a pair of bustles in their hedgerows.
Temper's in the ring. He's got Matt Sells hooked. There's the Tempur-Pedic.
As Ace Rockwell shaking off the pain.
Tempers has him hooked here. This is the signature of Pomp and Circumstance. There's the ultimate highlight. And Chris Marval, the only thing preventing Matt Sells from being defeated there. Tag made into Lewis now by Tempers.
Once again, Don Juan trying to drag Matt Sells in the corner for a tag, but now it is breaking down.
Well, Al Getz sending his men on a divide and conquer approach as Matt Sells getting offense in a wrestling match.
God, it's come to this.
Headline news, Jeff Lewis makes sure that offense is very minimal. Good night. There's the final curtain.
And it's also the end of the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, Jeff Lewis and Pomp and Circumstance.